Hey guys, welcome to Nanda's Crafts. On today's video, I want to show you the boxes that I made with recycled materials. These boxes are made with empty cereal boxes. So in here I have the small box, which is a very cute gift box for party favors, baby showers, like this one. Those are the sizes that you would be using for baby showers and birthday parties. And this one over here, let's just measure first and then I'll talk about after. So from the bottom of the box, it's 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters, and it is 5 centimeters tall. And inside the box is going to be a little short, just because the box is made by adding layers of paper, and is just 4.4 centimeters tall inside the box. So as you can see, this is a pink cardstock. I always like to add cardstock inside the boxes and scrapbook paper outside, but you can still add a cardstock too if you want. And on the lid of the box, I usually like to decorate with a bow if it is this size of boxes, or maybe I decorate with something else. And usually the boxes that I like to use is any kinds of cereal box, the large, the medium, and the small size. They all good to make this kind of boxes. This is from vanilla wafers. This you can make tiny boxes, or you can make the pieces that you're gonna edit inside the box. This one is a cake box, and the Red Barrel pizza box. You can make big boxes with this one. Of course, you gotta make sure that you have the sides of the box and the bottom of the box in here, so it all needs to be fitting in here. So as long as this allow you to make a big size of box, you can go ahead and use this. Usually I use a lot at the 16 by 16 centimeters and 14 by 14 centimeters. I use this paper. And here's other cereal box. This is from Lucky Charms. Any cereal box is perfect to make these gift boxes. So this one, it's a cute little one for baby shower. As you can see, I decorate with stickers, a little duck, and a soccer ball, a baseball, and a basketball, and I added some ribbon. So this lid over here was a little loose, so I just added the ribbon. As you can see, I glue inside the ribbon, and one side, see, when I turn upside down, won't fall, but the other side, you turn upside down, it will fall. But just go to this side over here and you won't fall at all. So this box over here, I use a blue cardstock inside, and outside is blue cardstock, and outside is a blue scrapbook paper. And this box is 7.2 centimeters by 7.2 centimeters, and it is 5 centimeters tall. Now this one over here I made just to store my buttons inside, and I had this button paper for quite a while, but I never made the box, but I decided to just make it this time so I can have a box just for my buttons. And this one is a little bigger than this, so you can make it any size that you want to make it, as long as the paper, the cereal box, or the Red Barrel pizza allow you to make the size that you want. So this one is 8.2 by 8.2, and it is 5 centimeters tall. There's a lot of designs of buttons, so I decided not to edit anything in this one. The words in here say cute baby, cute baby. Then I decided to use this scrapbook paper because it has been sitting in the box for a while. So I decided just to make it, just to have a cute little box. This, you can store anything that you want in these boxes, or you can give as gift for a baby shower, or you can make as party favors that you're going to gift to your guests as on a birthday party or as on a baby shower. So the size of this box over here is 9 by 9 centimeters and is 5 centimeters tall. So my next box is this one, which I like this little box, which I like this box too. I decided to have the heart as the same color as the scrapbook paper on the bottom. So as you can see, it's 2 scrapbook paper. In the middle, I decided to go with a ribbon. And on the lid, I decided to put the heart and added sticky pearls around and a ribbon. And inside the box is a pink cardstock. You see a little flower on the corner just because when I add the ribbon, when I cut the ribbon, I cut a little bit short, so there was a little gap in here, so I decided just to add this flower just to cover that up. And plus on the lid I have the ribbon too. So the size of this box is 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters. The side of the box is 7 centimeters tall. Oh, gotta put the heart exactly as with the ribbon on the bottom. Alright, so let's go to the next box. Is a happy birthday box, which I decided to just put the word happy birthday in the piece of cardstock, and the lid is covered with a cardstock paper, and I added red ribbon and some flowers around. And inside the box is a brown cardstock, and I decided to go with the heart scrapbook paper. You could use this box as a Valentine box too. And this box over here is 17 centimeters this way by 14 centimeters. So 17 and 14 centimeters. And let's see, the height of this box is 6 centimeters tall. That's from outside, because you know that the box is made with layers. So on the bottom of the box there is 3 layers of paper, so it's gonna be short inside. So this is just 5.3 centimeters tall from inside the box. All right, next is a baby box still. So inside the box, in here, instead I added a cardstock on the bottom of this box. I decided to go with the scrapbook paper. This scrapbook paper is for is this one over here, baby girl. So I bought this at Hobby Lobby and have a lot of cute papers in here. Have the solid papers. Have this one that you can make a cute little box too. Have this one with the baby feet and little hands. So this paper over here and this one over here came from this book. So on the sides it is cardstock, but on the bottom I decided to go with the scrapbook paper. I usually use cardstock. You don't want to use the scrapbook paper, but it just depends on If your scrapbook paper is too thin, you don't want to use it at all. But it is like in between a cardstock and a thin scrapbook paper. If it is in that in between, you go ahead, you can use it. You don't want this to bubble up. Depends on how much glue you put in there. You don't want to have bubbles. You want to make as smooth as possible. So the cardstock is good for that because it's thick. So it's not gonna have as much as it's not going to have bubbles, okay, on your paper. So same thing around your box. And the lid of the box, I decide to go with a scrapbook paper too. This is a tag, and I use a paper from the book that I just showed you, and I glue this piece on a piece of cardstock, and then I glue in here on the lid. And then here I have one of the sticks that came in the book with this two, and this two, and this two, and this two came on a set in a scrapbook paper from the paper studio. And there it is. Now let's measure this box. Let's see the size of this box. So this one is 17 inches. So this one is 17 centimeters by 14 centimeters. So it's the same size as the birthday box. All right, next box is Happy Easter box, right? So this box over here, let's just measure and see the size of this one. This is 16 by 16 centimeters. And to make this box, I used the Red Barrel pizza box. And inside my box is a green cardstock, which I added on the lid too, a green cardstock. And a green scrapbook paper with the stripes. And I had a ribbon. And the lid, I decided to put, this is from scrapbook paper that I just cut, and then I went over with the sticky pearls, and I added a sticky butterfly and a stick Easter egg and a Happy Easter word. I made this with the Red Barrel pizza too. I made this box with the Red Barrel frozen pizza box, and inside I have a golden ribbon too. This is from a scrapbook paper. I decided to just glue on a black cardstock, and then I glue on the lid, and then I added those two little stickers and the Santa Claus sticker. And this one is a Christmas box too, and I like this kind of vintage Santa Claus. And inside I added a black cardstock, and as you can see, there is a red ribbon on the bottom of the box, and I add a red ribbon over here too from the outside. And this paper over here is a cardstock. This is just the scrapbook paper. And now I want to show you guys my two favorite box, the happiness and the I love you. I love this paper with the polka dots and the roses. It's so cute. And then in here I cut the roses from another scrapbook paper, and then I just glue in here, and then I added a piece of the scrapbook paper in here on the top of the lid, and then I added these two things in here and the word happiness. And inside is a dark pink cardstock, and this box you can save pictures and baby pictures or your own pictures or pictures that you went on a trip. So you can make the box differently, depends in what pictures you want to save inside. Or you just can give a gift with something that can fit inside the box. Or you can make as Mother's Day box, Christmas, or whatever you want to do it. Like you can make all kinds of size of box. So this one is similar. I use the same paper, but it's just in a different direction. And I like the words "I love you." And this I made a tag, and I added some sticker pearl and a little bow inside. It's a pink cardstock too, but on the lid I added a white cardstock. And right here there's another detail. I cut it in between, and then I just added over here the strip of paper just with the roses, and then I add a pink ribbon on the bottom of this paper, which makes a pretty detail. You at home can just save it, your cereal boxes and other types of boxes, and recycle by just make a cute little gift box. So if you make a lot of those, so you're gonna have gift box to gift on birthday parties and on Christmas Day and whatever time you want to gift a box to someone. I forgot to measure this box. So this one over here is 16 by 12 centimeters, and it is 6 centimeters tall. So this is it. These boxes are so cute. You can make as many as you want, and you can use it all the scrapbook papers that might be sitting on your shelf. So this is just another purpose to use your scrapbook paper and recycle your cereal boxes. On my next video, I will show you how to make the box, and in the following video, I'll show you how to cover the box with a scrapbook paper. If you enjoyed this video, share with your friends, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already yet. Thanks for watching. Bye.